WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Initializing Johnny's house protocol. Positive vibes loading. Entertainment news loading. Random information loading. Sarcastic comments loading. Activating Hall of Fame protocol. Orlando's #1 morning show activated.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, get out of bed. I make sure the radio's the first thing I turn on when I enter my car. Dude, it's a cool show. It gives me an actual reason to listen to the radio. Y'all ready?
Orlando's #1 hit music station.
This is Johnny's House
On XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6 o'clock, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. It is Johnny's House, and today is going to rain, y'all. It's going to be mostly cloudy with showers, 70% chance of that. Then a cold front's going to come in, but not today. Today it's going to be raining. High today of 77 right now, 63.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Serena Williams is still responding to people about her halftime cameo performance with Kendrick Lamar. So she did a crip walk, which we all know.
Yes.
We saw it.
Yes.
So the thing is that somebody posted on social media that she was doing it for pettiness.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that struck her the wrong way, obviously, because she replied to the tweet and said that definitely not dancing to be petty. I think I proved 23 times over, not counting 4 gold medals, that I simply don't have time for petty.
Yeah.
She added, all love and respect, always nothing negative here. The real reason Serena crip walked, obviously, was just because she's like well established by now, but she had her and Kendrick are both from Compton, and also Serena took heat for doing that dance, winning the gold medal at the Olympics in 2012.
Yeah.
So again, why are we still talking about this? Serena Williams just had to shut it down again.
Well, she's new to the game. All she has to do is be quiet for one day. It goes away.
Yeah.
I think they did it out of pettiness. They called her.
Yes.
Kendrick's people, because they found ways they could dig Drake. She
Yeah.
was like, Super Bowl dance? Of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's just funny because, like we always say, somebody will tweet you or say one thing and it'll hit you wrong. And that was it.
Yep.
So Donnie Wahlberg, he is going to return as his Blue Bloods character for a spinoff. So I don't know if you guys watch Blue Bloods at all.
It's
It
been
was
on
actually-
forever.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's one of those shows that you could just pick up and not have to like watch it in, in a routine. So what they're saying is that his Blue Bloods universe isn't over yet. He's going to return as Danny Reagan in a spinoff series called Boston Blue. And this is going to be for CBS. So it'll follow Danny as he leaves New York.
So he's the lead.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So he's going to leave New York and he's going to start working for the Boston police. He's partnered with a detective who's the daughter of a prominent local law enforcement family. So Boston Blue is going to premiere sometime during the 2025-2026 season for CBS.
He found his niche in TV.
Yeah. So I'm like, he's going from New York to Boston.
Well, and Boston's his like family.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And he never forgot New Kids. He's still a new kid on the block. Yeah.
Also, Yellowstone. I know you guys are big.
We're both looking at you right now.
I'm always like, every time I see Yellowstone pop up, I know that you guys are going to okay. The Yellowstone effect is showing no signs of slowing down, is what they're saying. Thanks to the success, the book series by Larry McMurdy is being mined for potential movie and TV projects. So what they're saying is that Hollywood is resurrecting a classic Western saga, Lonesome Dove.
Oh, man.
Lonesome
That's old.
Dove.
Yeah.
That is real old.
Yeah.
People like that cowboy lifestyle.
So it's the Yellowstone effect.
Yeah.
They're saying.
Yeah, because they got a couple of shows and they're all doing well.
As soon as I saw Lonesome Dove, I was like, I don't even know what the heck that is.
Old.
Okay.
Modern day cowboys.
Yeah. So was previously made into an award-winning miniseries in 1989. Tommy Lee Jones, Chris Cooper, Diane Lane, Danny Glover. If those names ring a bell.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no word yet on a specific project, but the producer said that we are dedicated to bringing the life of diverse stories with like the Western genre. So that's what they're doing. And, this is the whole Yellowstone effect.
I used to watch old Westerns with my dad. They were weekly series, that they came on about cowboys, but these are real cowboys.
I don't know why I can't get on board with it.
No?
I don't know if maybe I haven't watched the right one. I haven't watched Yellowstone, so I haven't done that.
with Yellowstone, you get involved with the characters.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
have some very well written characters.
Yeah.
But there's something about the Western style that I'm like, ooh.
So Yellowstone's super modern.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go back and watch the prequels, the 1883, the 1923, that's going to
Those
be
will be
more
old mo-
cowboyish.
yeah. Okay.
The Wild West.
But you would love Yellowstone.
This is modern day. It could
All
be
right.
taking place right now. You know.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out. I'll tell you, you would love the characters, man. All right, updates. We like to give them to you, and we'll do that next on Johnny's House.
Sure.
6:19. It is Wednesday. This is Johnny's house. Mostly cloudy. There's a 70% chance of rain today. High today of 77. It is 63 right now. Let's see. Yesterday, got out of here. For the last couple of weeks, I've been 2 weeks now. I've been, prepping food, and the kid is getting used to the diet with all the mashed potatoes and the rice, and we're eating clean. And so yesterday I said, okay, let's go to the next step is to start working out. And I jogged a mile. Nice. Damn near died. Woo! It was not a pretty sight. Was not pretty, y'all. Wasn't pretty at all.
You did it.
It was not.
Let's go, Johnny.
Hey, it was not
Good
pretty.
start, though. It's a good start.
I damn near died.
I felt food backed up 3 months ready to come out my lungs.
Yeah.
It was, but I felt good afterwards. I was just praying, can this end? And I'm like, it's gonna get better.
You gotta start somewhere. You're good.
Good.
How long did it take you?
I think about about 12 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah, for off the couch, that's not bad at all, man.
So I did that, and I felt pretty good after I sat down and drank water and probably got to make sure I did get protein. So if I lose this weight, that I don't look like a So
does this mean you're gonna run the lap maybe? For a Cuban Undie run?
Hey.
Oh, no, look, I just started yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
First of all, that's shorter than a mile, so that's easy to do.
Yeah.
But why would you stop a good party?
Let me tell you something now. Hold now. I was drinking water. You want me to do that after drinking?
I don't care if I'm Usain Bolt. I'm not stopping my party to run a couple hundred yards.
You weren't there, but I saw Ray. And Ray thought, she ran it after drinking that morning. I thought the girl was going to die.
Oh, I did go to the bathroom and throw up.
Oh, no.
And I run.
I'm like,
I bet you do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she ran all that alcohol.
Look, there's people that go to the Undie run to run.
Yes.
And they enjoy it, and it's a great time. And then there's us.
I've never.
And we don't go to the Undie run to run.
People ask me, so do you have to run around what? I'm going to run out there and say, take your mark, go, and run back in and sit there and
stay warm.
Talk junk when you come back in.
It's gotten so bad that I don't even go out there for that no more. I'm like, ooh, bar's empty.
I was like, where everybody go? Oh, they're running, man. They'll be back.
Oh, okay.
They're doing what they came here to do.
That's right.
Me too.
Ray, how was yours yesterday?
It was good. I went to the dentist, got my teeth cleaned, ran some errands, got my nails done. So yesterday was kind of just like a day.
Get things done.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
I was all right. I actually, because of the holiday weekend, I actually got ahead on work, which was wild. So yesterday I was like, wow, I could stay and do stuff, but I'm actually caught up. So I left a little earlier than I usually do, which was kind of nice. And I didn't do anything with it. I just sat around the house.
Nice.
I did do some stuff around the yard that I needed to do, like stuff like house stuff that I let go because I'm always so tired.
Yeah.
And then I did those off for a couple of minutes, and then my wife and I did the huge Bear and Sea Gold. We're almost done though. We're starting to slow roll it because we're gonna come to the end soon.
Telling you, man, your best bet now is to go ahead and watch Grey's Anatomy.
No, I can't get into that. I'm sorry.
You got about 12 years of catching up.
Yeah. See, Bear and Sea Gold is mindless.
But it was on how many years is it on?
Oh, it's 17, 18 seasons.
Okay, so the best you got is Grey's Anatomy. Bro.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, look, it's hillbillies up in Alaska looking for gold. I don't have to think much about that. Grey's Anatomy got storylines and all that business.
Grey's Anatomy at the end of the night. Yeah, I hope Grey find that love she's looking for.
No.
Good night, baby.
Yeah, no, I can't do all that.
Nerese, how was yours?
Very therapeutic, really. So yesterday I actually ran 5 miles, which felt really good.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
See, you ain't nothing.
I ain't nothing. I can't. Hey, did I not start? I started out saying, hey, I was coughing up phlegm. Okay. I'm sorry if you're eating breakfast, y'all. I apologize.
1 mile.
No, I would never.
It's like taking an old car to the garage and saying, yank, 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 yank. That's what I was doing. Yank, yank, yank.
Well, it's starting.
Pow, pow, pow. Boom, boom, boom.
It started.
Listen, we all start somewhere.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I hit 5 miles yesterday. I did a little bit of like breathing meditation, which is something I'm really trying to incorporate every day. And then I spoke to Dr. Gupta, the man that
the love doctor.
Yeah, he was with us last Friday, basically on the phone with him for an hour, just kind of going over my relationship and my.
Well, here's the thing, though, and we say this all the time. You can hear it, but you gotta do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But the way that he explains it, he breaks it down to a science, which is very more informative and a different point of view. So I'm taking it in from literally just a science point of view.
That one thing he says that people look for relationships and then decide no, and you should start out saying no and then decide on the relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, Damn, that makes a
it makes a lot of sense. Look,
we're gonna do more with him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have him on once a week once we get him set up.
Assuming the Reese didn't chase him away with all her stuff last night.
Somebody said that they learned more in the 2 minutes that we talked to Dr. Gupta than they've learned in their 20 years of.
Oh no, we're gonna definitely set that up.
It's so logical. You just have to listen to it.
Yeah.
So that's what Johnny said. I know you for just over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Listening to it ain't really your strong suit. So hopefully you do. Hopefully you do.
Listen, I have to
for your sake, not for my sake, for your sake.
Yeah, but man, the way that he broke it down, the strategy of it and the formula that he brings to the table, I was like literally, I pushed back tears and I was like, I understand.
Now do it.
All right.
And I say this all the time, and I say this to my son. I said the definition of insanity is to do the exact same thing and expect a different result.
Currently, you crazy as hell.
You know what I mean?
So your thing is, do this for you. If it sunk in, just it's gonna be hard. I heard it takes like 30 days to break a habit.
Yeah.
They actually said it's way more than that. They did a study that said it takes months to do it because everyone thinks, I've been doing it for 30 days. They said it takes months to actually form a habit.
But just like me running, take one small step.
I better believe it.
That relationship thing, I'm your guy. But that running thing, we're gonna work on that for me. So I'm glad that you talked to him. We're gonna set it up for him to come in, talk to us once a week, if he can. But we'll be cutting into his pickleball time.
Yeah, that's true.
So we got to figure out how we can make that thing work. All right, we come back, man. There's certain things you have to do when you focus, and we'll get into that and explain that next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station on a Wednesday morning. It is Johnny's House, 637. It's going to be mostly cloudy. They say kind of gusty winds, 70% chance of rain. We'll take it because the rest of the country is freezing. They're talking about wind chills in Chicago, -22.
Woo!
Like, damn. But the high today is 77. It is 63 with a 70% chance of rain. And the reason we're talking off air about focusing, and 63% of people have to do what?
So it says 63% of people have to lower the music to focus while parking. I know that we've all done this before. I'm definitely guilty of it. Mm-hmm. But the strategy here comes from trying to put more focus on certain parts of your senses to pay better attention, basically by shutting off other parts of your senses. Mm-hmm.
So we want to find out, what do you have to do to focus?
I think everyone does lower the radio when they're looking for something, or if you're trying to find an address.
Yes.
For me, when I'm thinking about something, I squint. It's kind of like I'm trying to squeeze the information out of my brain. Like, what is that? And it kind of works for me.
Like, funny.
I squint my eyes really, really tight, like and I say and it's like my brain calculator's just looking through data. So and so.
It's kind of like when you're like driving. Well, at least for me, like when I'm driving out, like outside, and I remove my sunglasses to see better. But it's like, ironically, it's just bright outside, so I'm using it to like see better.
So you for you to concentrate, you take your glasses off.
Like to see better.
To see. Okay. So to see better, you take your glasses off.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those where it's like, let me get this thing off my face. I can't see.
Yeah. I'll even, and they say when you do this, you're looking for a part of your brain. I'll look up.
Yes.
Oh.
I always look up.
Is that your thing, right?
I always look up.
When you're trying to concentrate, it's like, okay, what is the, but I heard when you do that, you're trying to engage a part of your brain. Like when they say somebody's lying, they'll look to the right or something because they're looking for something.
Yeah.
That's what body language experts usually say.
That's why I just go googly eyes.
Figure this one out.
Hey. Did you have the accident? No. What are you talking about? Brian, what do you have to do?
Well, when I dock the boat, I always turn the music off. They make fun of me all the time for that. But
really?
There's a lot going on.
I'm
trying to make sure all you idiots stay alive. I'm
Yes.
responsible for you when you're on my vessel. So I do turn that down. I talk to myself, which I know is counter. Like,
so you would talk through it?
I talk through everything.
Yeah.
I'm much more focused when I'm talking my way through stuff.
Really?
Which is weird. I know people look at me like I'm crazy, but like talking my way through things like makes me way more focused.
Yeah. I'll stop my kid in mid sentence. Hey, hold on 1 second. All right, go ahead.
Why?
No, because if he's talking, I'm not focusing on what I need to do. You know, like if I'm trying to get somewhere and I don't have a GPS and I'm somewhere where I got to think if I got to turn right or left, but I got to make that decision. It's like, hold on 1 second. All right, go ahead.
I get that.
I got to make that left, because him talking to me, so I'm not really listening.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm trying to think, do I make that right? Last time I came here, did I make it right or left? So
that's like turning down the radio. Same principle.
Yeah.
You're basically turning down your son.
Like, hold on 1 second.
Volume off, kid.
Yeah.
For me, it's the tablets. I'm like, turn those down. Turn your tablets down.
You've turned into that mom.
Mommy needs to think real quick.
What do you have to do if you have to multitask? What do you have to do, or what senses do you turn off to make sure you can do what you need to do? We are going to hook you up with 4 tickets, 4 pit pass to Monster Jam, Camping World Stadium on March 1st. See the world's best driver tear up on dirt in wide open competition of speed and skill. You can go, but whatever you do, think about it. When you got to focus in or lock in on something, what do you need to do? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through and you still want a chance to win these tickets, you can always text us and we'll read it for you. The XO Mobile is 41067. If you didn't know, we have a YouTube channel. We have live streamers watching us right now, and we get your comments too, and we'll throw it up on social media. All right, so for you, what do you have to do? If you have to turn off a senses and focus on something, what is it? Don't forget, we got those 4 tickets, 4 pit pass and Monster Jam. Again, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll hear from you when we get back on Johnny's House. Birds of a feather. That's Billie Eilish. It is 6:51, 63 right now. Looking for a high today of 77. 70% chance of rain and mostly cloudy today. So what do you have to do when you need to concentrate? A lot of people turn down the radio, but what do you have to do for yourself? Gonna hook somebody up 4 tickets, 4 pit passes. The Monster Jam coming up at Campbell World Stadium on March 1st. Let's go in and ask Michelle from Orlando. Hey, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. What do you have to do to concentrate?
So I don't know if I have like a little syndrome because I'm thinking about it. I even do what Norris does as well with the glasses, but I do what Brian.
Whoa. Slow down. Is it me?
Yeah, no, that was really fast.
Oh, slow down. Because I'm sitting here going, okay, I'm not here. All I heard what you say was Norris.
I'm a fast talker, and I couldn't even pick it up.
Okay, let's try that again. How much coffee have you had today?
I just brewed it. I haven't had it yet.
Oh my goodness.
All you have to do is just smell it sometimes.
All right, well, let's try it again. So what do you have to do?
So I do just about all of the items that you mentioned. I have to turn my music off to focus on phone calls for work or anything like that.
Okay.
I have that on. I also cannot listen to my kids if my music is on the background or if I'm watching TV or if I'm doing something else. I can't. I just can't do both.
So you just need complete silence to do something.
Yeah, exactly. And even with the thing with the glasses, I noticed when Norris mentioned it, I even do that too. When I get in the car, like I'll put my glasses getting out of the house. When I get in the car, like I feel like my vision is impeded somehow. Like I just can't see everything I used to see when I'm driving.
You are something else. Yeah, listen, you talk. Did anybody ever tell you talk really fast?
Sometimes.
No, don't apologize. I heard you. It just took my mind a little while. Like when you're saying one word, I'm still 3 words back, but I'm hearing you. I hear everything. All right.
My one is on my second job, which is Uber. I have passengers, and we sometimes get like in a really cool conversation and just going. And then since I work the same area, it doesn't really bother me too much because I know the area and I know if I pass an exit, no big deal. I can get the other one. But like I'll pass exits, I'll pass, like I know exactly.
So you got a GPS open because most Uber drivers do, and you're talking and you pass the exit. All right, Michelle, you hold on a second. That girl go fast, boy. Evan.
Hey.
What's up?
Good morning, guys.
It's Evan.
Yeah.
What's up, Evan?
How you doing?
Heard about your little date the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. Cupid missed his shot, but it's all good.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Well, I think y'all both saying the same thing about each other.
Yeah. Made a friend.
Yeah. Y'all hung out, but y'all with
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, for me, on to the next thing. But for me, like it's weird. I could eat snacks and stuff in the dark all day. I like being in the dark. But when I eat like a burger, like my main entree, I need the lights on. I gotta see what I'm eating. It feels like I taste better when I see what I'm eating.
Got it. I also don't like it when it's dark when I eat.
Really?
It's so hard for me at Melting Pot. We go to Melting Pot. I love Melting Pot. But it's always so dark at Melting Pot.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be.
I was going to say, what about
romantic.
like in a movie theater?
I hate it. I use my phone
Really?
sometimes and I light up what I'm about to eat. So I just don't like eating in the dark.
Evan said it tastes better when you can see it. Ain't that right, Evan?
Makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So what happened, man? You tried to kiss her or something?
What?
No, not even. I had her on the other side of the table. It's just the vibes weren't there. We could talk, but it wasn't like we clicked on things.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing we clicked on was Johnny's house.
Well, I know.
That was about it.
I know why it didn't work, Evan. You started talking.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
Johnny!
man.
Putting this man's business out there like
He woke
that.
up and chose violence.
Yeah, I did.
That ain't even nice, man. I wouldn't even say something like that. Not mean.
Johnny basically
That's
said,
what they always say.
on your
I
next.
didn't start talking. She's the one that asked the questions. I was more watching the basketball game in the back.
There
Okay,
you go,
maybe
Evan.
that's your problem.
Hey, look, maybe it just didn't work. So
It didn't
maybe
work.
it was a
Sometimes
good
it
thing.
doesn't, yeah.
You don't try to force things that aren't there.
That's
Good
true.
job.
That's true.
But it was both of you agreed.
Right.
It wasn't like one said it was awesome and you both sound the same. Like, you know what?
Right.
It was
It's
cool. We
mutual.
had a good meal and it didn't work.
The bad thing is with
She was a gorgeous girl. She was ambitious about the things she wanted to do in life. Was nothing like wrong with her.
Yeah.
It's just
It's not for you. That's all.
Evan, your first line was you pretty. Why you single?
no, not at all. Actually,
Johnny!
see the only way this goes bad is if she's not interested and he continues. See,
Yeah.
he did the right thing.
They both did the right thing. Be what they saying over there.
XOO powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. A few different people said this. They twirl the hair on the top of their head.
Whoa.
Like they're trying to activate their brain or something.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Anything over there, Nerys? All right. We're going to hook up Michelle We ain't going to talk to her again because she talks really, really fast. We're going to hook you up with 4 tickets, 4 pit passes. Monster Jam, Camping World Stadium coming up on March the 1st. Ray.
ASAP Rocky dove into Rihanna's arms yesterday in the courtroom.
Coming up. 3 minutes. Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
106.7.
Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so ASAP Rocky was up on 2 counts of assault for allegedly shooting at his friend ASAP Relly.
Mm-hmm.
Their names, they kill me. But this was back in November of 2021. So yesterday, ASAP Rocky was found not guilty on felony assault. Yes, this was yesterday, like afternoon. And as soon as the verdict was read, he literally dove over into Rihanna's arms. And he also told the jurors, "Thank y'all for saving my life."
Listen, here's the thing, and most of y'all can't relate, probably just Ray. Is that when it goes in front of a juror, even though you put on and then your lawyer will tell you, I put on the best case ever.
Yeah.
You do not know until they come back.
Yeah. And you can see him. Yes. Well, I don't know. I watch a lot of true crime TV and like court cases, but
about personally. Go ahead.
no. But you can see him hugging like a blonde, which I think is one of his attorneys, and then literally diving over to get into Rihanna's arms. And Rihanna posted, like, thank God and all that stuff. So they're very, very happy because he was facing up to like 24 years.
If you do that to your wife or your person, then the night before she said, no matter what happens, we gonna get through. which shows that there was some type of doubt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, I mean, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, they have 2 sons, 2-year-old RZA, 1-year-old Riot. So, they've got a lot to live for.
Now, I watch the jurors closely. If they start rocking some Savage X Fenty stuff.
Hey, at my press conference, from this point on, my name is Rocky.
I don't know how they pick a jury like that. Just because it's like, okay, have you ever heard of Rihanna?
Right.
It's like, of
it's
course
impossible.
I have.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Anyways, if you hated on Creed or Nickelback, well, they're coming back this summer, and I am so for
Are
it.
they touring together?
I like them both.
Yes.
Really?
They're going to co-headline the Summer of 99 and Beyond Festival.
Wow.
I love that there are so many old bands that are bringing it back around, especially with like Warped Tour coming to Orlando and everything. But yeah, so the Summer of 99 and Beyond Festival is going to be in Wisconsin this summer, which is so weird.
It's just one date? They're not going to tour with that?
No, so it's just going to be like a festival. You know how like Lollapalooza, I feel like that's what they're trying to make this be.
And maybe they will tour afterwards. Maybe they'll be like, oh, hey, this is big. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I
hope so.
I really hope so too. So if it sounds like your dream, it's East Troy, Wisconsin. I've never heard of it, but that's where it is.
Summer.
Yeah, in the summer.
Hey, they get all the good festivals. They got T-Pain's Wisconsin Festival too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who's going to? I saw something about that. I didn't read it.
Yeah, they do it every year.
Really?
Yeah, because of that stupid line. Put you in a mansion outside of Wisconsin.
So it is July 18th and 19th.
Yeah.
Listen to who else is coming. So Creed, Nickelback.
Now you got to before you tell me, you got to throw a rap group in there somewhere. That's just how it is. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. If
No? Go ahead.
Okay, so Daughtry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Three Doors Down.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah.
Lit. Our Lady Peace.
So everyone that sounds like Creed and Nickelback.
Yes. Yeah. Hinder. Seven Dust. So I'm talking about. Why not, right?
That's what they usually do. And Snoop Dogg.
Hosted by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, this sounds like a pretty great festival. It is July 18th and 19th, Wisconsin.
I would go if it was here. I wouldn't go to Wisconsin.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's a new documentary about Matthew Perry. Did you see this? It's coming out.
On what?
So it's a new documentary into the death of Matthew Perry. It is diving deeper into the tragic death of him. So details about Matthew Perry's final days and the ongoing investigation into his death, which has led to several arrests. So they're going to explore like the new Peacock document, or it's on Peacock. They're going to explore a lot of things, talking about the people that have been arrested. The special not only includes the original 911 dispatch calls, but the first responders that showed up, the federal authorities that did the investigation. So there's going to be a lot of people that are talking in this documentary.
I can't watch the documentaries anymore. I
Why?
watched the one yesterday.
Gabby Petito.
Yeah, and it messed me up for about 45 minutes. I don't like that.
Listen, that's why I'm hooked. I am hooked because they go through every minute by minute.
Yeah.
But you could check out the trailer for the documentary, Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy. It premieres February 25th on Peacock.
I got to be in the mood for a documentary. And the fact that we had started, reason I was looking at TV,
I saw you.
It was breaking news that somebody fell off a balcony.
Yeah, I'm reading about it right
now. On a high rise in downtown Orlando, and they died.
Yeah.
So when you read, I'm like, I'm trying to get that information, but
I know. So if you don't in the studio, the news is playing right behind me, and I saw Johnny's eyes like be bold.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait a minute, because usually I ain't gonna lie, y'all news stations. Sometimes when y'all say breaking news, that ain't breaking news, and it's not.
Or I mean, it was 3 hours ago when we saw it the first time, but
this one, it was like, wow. And I'm like, where's that high rise?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in downtown Orlando. So somebody in downtown Orlando fell off a high rise.
Oh,
300 feet. It says.
Did it say, do you know which high rise it was?
Well, I looked up the thing. It's over by Lake Eola where the view is.
Oh
so I don't, but I haven't confirmed that's the spot. But that's
okay.
Yesterday?
No, this is not breaking news.
Oh
breaking
my
news.
gosh.
Yeah. That's why I was when we were talking, I saw breaking news and I'm like, okay, what is it now? It's gonna rain tomorrow. No, somebody unfortunately passed. All right, we come back. Let's find out what is trending with Nerese on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. This is Johnny's House. Expect some rain today. There's a 70% chance of that. It's going to get up to about 77 as a high. It is 63 right now. Nerese, what's trending?
So there is a funny viral video right now of Tom Holland, aka Spider-Man. He's getting ID'd for buying his own non-alcoholic drink. So real quick, back in 2022, Tom Holland did this dry January that ultimately turned him into a sobriety lifestyle. And from there, he came up with a premium non-alcoholic beer that he co-founded. It's called Bureau. And yesterday, this man decided that he wanted to just go buy his own products. You know, like you're proud of your work. You know, you go in the store, you want to buy it. So he goes in, but the thing is, he got ID'd at the checkout. And it's hilarious because the clerk didn't even notice him. And obviously, he's well over the drinking age. He is 28. So some people on social media were making some funny comments like, yo, not even superheroes are immune to strict ID checks.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, this man's like, I work here all the time. Last thing I know is Spider-Man sitting up in here. So here's your ID. Give me your ID. Give me your ID.
This is really cool. So Disney World has announced that starting February 25th of this year, the virtual queue system will be discontinued for two of its popular attractions. It's going to be Guardian of the Galaxy at Epcot and Tanya's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom. So this means that Disney's guests can now have the option to experience the rides without the traditional standing in line, or you can purchase a Lightning Pass, aka the Express Lane. So ask Brian, I'm a Disney Pass holder. I've literally asked him several times. I'm like, how do you do this queue thing? I don't understand.
So, the virtual queue, you got to get up early
and
lock in your time frame, basically. And then it tells you what time to be there for the ride.
What you got to do is get there about 10 o'clock the night before and run to the ride.
Back in the day, that rope drop. That's what they used to do. They still do it because you can get in the standby line. But you better be there bright and early.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Initially, obviously, this was all implemented to manage high demand and reduce waiting times in lines. But now, with all this adjustment, the aim is to really enhance the fans' experience by giving them more flexibility with planning their day and choosing how they experience the attractions. Because, just think about it, like people flying in from all around the world, and then they don't know, they probably may not even know about the queues until they get there. And it's like, then you miss these two rides.
But I mean, people who have saved, they know everything. There's the people to go to Disney. It's researched out. We're going to start here. We're going to leave here. This is the first ride. Let's run to the back of the park, work our way up. Our family wouldn't like that. It was just like go in and just walk.
I miss the good old days of just wandering the park. And, hey, man, you want to go on this a small world? Sure, let's go. Hey, man, you want to do Space Mountain? Yeah, let's go. Like I miss those days. I hate planning out the theme park day.
And they got it set up for you to plan out.
It just makes me crazy. I like the old school way.
I think they got a couple of those races this weekend. The Princess
the
races.
runs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw something about that.
I'd have to look it up, but I wouldn't be shocked. We went to Epcot Sunday night, and they had all the cones out.
Did it?
And the tents up.
But it's going to be freezing this weekend. That's when they do that.
Yeah.
All right. You good? All right, we come back. It's time for Am I Wrong? That's where you made a decision on something, and you're kind of curious. Listen, this is what happened. I did this. Am I wrong? Then you tell us, and then you listening, you can jump in on the XL Mobile 41067 and tell them if you think they're right or wrong. And for doing so, it's time to play at Mardi Gras. International Flavors of Carnival at Universal Orlando Resort will be broadcasting live there on Friday. Enjoy festive floats, food for purchase, and live music. You're going to get Universal Orlando Resort tickets, but you got to call us in. Let us know what went down, and we will let you know if you were wrong. And also, people listening now, you can text in the XL Mobile 41067. All right. If you want to tell us your story and find out if you're wrong, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Am I wrong? Well, you got to tell your story first, and somebody's going to Universal Orlando Resort. You got to call us now on Johnny's House. Panic at the Disco, 724 on a day where it's going to be a 70% chance of rain. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, 63 right now, trying to get up to about 77. Am I wrong? That's where you have something occur. You made a decision and you question that decision and you throw it out to us and you listening and you ask, am I wrong? And you listening, make sure you text the XL Mobile 41067 and we'll find out, am I wrong? And somebody has a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando Resorts. We're going to be broadcasting live and it's time for Mardi Gras that's happening over there. All right, let's find out here. Let's go to the land and Katina. Hey, Katina.
Good morning.
Am I wrong? What did you do?
All right. I let my son have a sleepover with like 3 boys, and I overheard them talking about holding hands under a blanket with another girl. And I told the mom, and now the boys at school say his mom's a snitch, and they don't want to be friends with him anymore.
How old is the boys?
He's 11.
Okay. And one of them, and one of them was just holding hands with a girl, or talked about it.
Yes, but under a blanket.
Oh,
and that's what
That's where things happen. I know.
Yeah,
I was an 11-year-old boy once.
Listen, I remember the blanket.
Okay.
But that's the only reason I told, because I was like,
okay,
I might overhearing the truth, you know.
Yeah. Okay, on the XL Mobile 41067. Now, Katina, as we always say, as a parent in your house, you know, you run the rules, but you called up here and asked, was I wrong? Me, I say you were wrong. And I would just say why is that I'm going to tell you why, because after they left, I would have asked my son, hey, I was walking by bathroom and who was talking about holding hands with a girl? And then if he broke it down to me, then at that point, I would have to make the decision to call that one person's mom. I wouldn't have called them all. So, hey, you did what you thought was right, but in my opinion, wrong. Ray? It was a boys' sleepover. Hold on.
She is. Can you remind me again of all the ages?
11.
They're all 11.
Okay.
All 3 boys were 11.
Put yourself in the shoes, Ray. Your little cute Leonardo's 11, and now he's over here talking about under the blankets and stuff, right?
I think that you might be in the wrong here, because I would have had a conversation with my son first before the other parents.
Yeah, you just got them all, Brian.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think you're wrong, because I was an 11-year-old boy once, and I have my hands under the blanket, and I know where that goes. So I think maybe telling the parents is okay. I don't think it's, when it comes to parenting,
exactly.
I'm a snitchity snitch. I don't give a damn.
That's true.
My job is to keep you straight, boy. That's it.
Narice?
I actually don't think you're in the wrong either, because I just feel like you're just looking out for your boy, and like I think the other mom is kind of like in the wrong. Maybe she delivered it weirdly, because now it's all circling back to your kid.
Yeah. And the bottom line, your kids are outcast because of you.
Yeah,
we ain't talking about that.
But like the other parent is the leak, though, because none of the other kids should have found out.
And I get
that there was any snitching going on.
Brian, what are they saying on the XL Mobile? Are they agreeing or disagreeing? with
XL
Katina?
Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland, and ready to check.
What are they saying?
Call Attorney Dan Newland. They say Katina is wrong.
Wrong.
And they say you should get stitches because you a snitch.
No.
Wrong. None of your damn business. They're kids. It's my business.
Yo, they're calling her a snitch.
Katina, you hold on, though. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's talk to Joey over in Winter Garden. Joey.
Hi.
Joey, hey, people are hot right now, so they're coming in hot. So what's your story? Snitch? Not snitch, you get stitches. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Go ahead.
All right. So this past weekend, my daughter had her very first national tournament, volleyball tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And they scheduled it because on Monday, public schools were off from school.
Yes.
But she goes to private school. They were not off on Monday.
Okay.
So I had to decide whether to send her or not and pull her from school. It's an inexcusable absence. The only way I could get her to get out and be excused for it and be able to make up the work was for her to fake that she was sick. So on Friday, I had her go to the office, tell the nurse she wasn't feeling well. She needed to get picked up. And then on Monday, we called in and said that she was still sick. I did the same with the little one, except with my 8-year-old. I didn't have her lie, but what I did was I called the school and I said, I need to come and pick her up because me, myself, is not feeling well. I have an emergency and I won't be able to pick her up later.
Okay.
But she went and snitched and she told them the truth in the office.
All right. We're ready. We've heard enough here. We've heard enough. Joey, I understand why you did it, but you taught your kids how to lie.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing. Your husband's right. The thing is that, hey, if your kid is playing national, then you know what? If she goes to the next level, she's going to be missing classwork and she still got to mess it up. She's going to have to make it up. So for me, Joey, you were wrong. Ray.
Yeah, I agree with the lying thing. And it's just like a whole web of lies. There's a lot of lying.
And the young one dimed you out anyway.
Yeah. It's wrong.
Brian?
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, the life experience is much more important than that class or that work for the day. Plus, they already knew how to lie. You didn't teach them nothing.
That's true.
Kids already know how to lie. Please, they come out the womb lying.
It's okay to lie to your other kid, but your mama telling you how to lie.
The kids come out the womb lying.
Mama taught me how to lie at an early age.
I'm on the same page with Brian because technically you're just trying to take it for the team here to look out for your girls. You're the one paying for the private school anyway. It just kind of sucks that you can't take her out.
Mama taught me how to lie.
Yeah. So you're doing what you can as a mom to let her go to the tournament.
Mama taught me. All right.
Clearly a smart person. That one little day ain't gonna make no difference.
What are they saying on the
let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Indirect, need to check call Dan Newland. They say she was right. I would have done the same thing. It's just one day. She's wrong. Teaching future liars of America. And one of them said volleyball is super important, probably more important than school.
And Nerese.
It's funny. So someone said there's just that's just a good mom right there. These private school rules are no joke to the point where private school turns into a liar with their rules.
Man, they're just making public school. All right, we need to vote here. You have Katina, who made her son an outcast. You have Joey, who turned her kids into liar. Katina's 1, Joey's 2. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. All righty there. Katina, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you need to take your boy because he ain't got no friends now.
Oh. all of my friends are texting me right now saying I'm a snitch.
Hey, they ain't your friends. They're your contacts in your phone then.
You on the radio, you're the only Katina in DeLand.
Yeah, no.
That's you. Change your name.
Those are your contacts. They ain't your friends.
Well, listen, you're going to Universal Orlando Resort. It's time to play Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival. You are going.
Now they're going to be your friends because they want to go to Universal.
Yep. You hold on a second. You hold on. And Joey, good job with that. And I'm glad you guys called in. We come back. We're going to talk about a relationship timeline. That's on the way on Johnny's House. 734, Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Johnny's house, and expect some showers today, and then a cold front's going to come in. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
Mostly cloudy, 70 right now. Talking about relationships. Now, if I'm not mistaken, broke up.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gave Valentine's Day a little whack on the gift.
Right. I mean, 17% consider Valentine's Day make or break.
Yes, make or break.
And I think 14% break up after.
Yeah.
So that's pretty big number.
Now, new relationships, there's a survey. What do they say about these average couples in the timeline of love?
This doesn't say that this is right. It just says this is the average.
Okay.
So this is not what like experts say you should do, but this is about based on the couple thousand people they surveyed. They say in a new relationship, the average couple meets the parents after about 4 months.
Wow. Now, this has to be a serious relationship.
Well,
getting towards a.
I mean, you don't know relationship serious till it becomes serious. So this is somebody like.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I mean,
yeah, I got things to say.
Well, they've asked you probably. You're already beyond that 4 months. So this is when about the average of when it happened.
Okay.
So after about 4 months is when the average couple meets the parents. They say I love you after about 5 months, and they get engaged at about 1 year and 3 months.
Really?
Based on the average of what people are doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I mean, I have to say I love you before you meet my family.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, I would flip that. And then I think
now they did say in the survey, by the time you take them to the parents, you have that feeling. You just ain't said it yet.
Well, my parents told me, my family told me, because they're a loving group of people, they said, unless you are going somewhere with this person, don't bring them home.
Right.
Don't be bringing them.
But that's because you have been bringing them home.
Yeah, and they like them. I bring them home, and they fall for them, and they start texting, and then I was like, hey, stop texting so-and-so. And so they sat down and had like an intervention. Listen, we love you, and the women that you brought home, we love them. They're awesome, but then you break up with it, and it hurts our heart. So unless you feel something, don't bring them. I was hurt by that, but I get it. I do get it. I guess current, it was maybe 5 months, and she met my mom because my mom was in town. And I say, hey, you want to meet the person I'm seeing? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Took her to her house, and she met her, and that was cool. And I don't know where the love you thing came in, somewhere down the line. I didn't like put it in the calendar or something.
But you don't know ballpark how long it took you to say it?
No.
Over under 5 months.
Under.
Okay.
And she met Alex about 4 months in.
Okay.
That's
they didn't ask about that because not
that's-
everybody has kids. So this is just a general new
But he's at
couple
the
thing.
age now where, he needs to. I had to tell him, just because I kept him away from you, I've dated women.
Right.
He's
I was
like,
gonna say,
yeah,
yeah, because your son is very important to you, obviously. So for you to introduce her to him,
but he's at an age in his life where he needs to see that.
Yeah.
Before I protected him from that.
Yeah.
Now he needs to, because before it's like, wow, that son, your dad dated, and he dated a lot. Really? I just didn't bring him here when you were here.
Yeah.
Seriously? Yeah.
But I mean, for her, because without you saying I love you to her, that shows actions are speaking for itself.
Oh yeah. Ray, what's your timeline?
I don't know, because ours is different because we were friends. We've been friends for a while.
And then we became lovers.
Yeah. So we've been friends for a while, and like our kids knew each other.
Supposed to be, though.
Yeah, our kids knew each other before we were together.
Yeah.
So it's a weird timeline.
I guess it would be when you let it be known that you're a couple.
It was probably a while. It was probably a couple of months.
Yeah.
Just because you want to
explain-
protect yourself and
of course
that
of course.
person
Yeah.
and then do the right thing.
How do you tell the kids, we're more than friends?
I think they're so young though that they still didn't really understand, but now they're starting to understand. So now they know that that's a girlfriend and somebody that I love and so, but now that they're like 6, they're starting to understand all of that.
Okay.
So my timeline is just different. I feel like when you're divorced and you have kids, it kind of throws in different factors.
For sure.
Well, they didn't introduce kids into this question. This is just basically new couples. It's like a new couple survey.
But I agree with Johnny. The I love you comes first, then the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, what my mom is a walking. I mean, if you want any information, you tell my mom. She's gonna tell the family.
Right.
So telling my mom is like meeting the family.
Yeah.
As soon as she got back, how's the trip? Guess who I met?
Yeah.
Brian, do you remember yours? I mean, you guys been married for how long?
We've
now?
been together for 25 years. So yeah. But I would say the 3 months to meet my mom was probably about right. Because I was thinking I met her a long time. We started dating around her birthday, which is March, and she met my mom by my birthday, which is May.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably 3 to 4 months is about right. She met my mom before I said I love you.
Because her and your mom, if I'm not mistaken, used to hang out at happy hours.
Eventually, they were drinking buddies. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Eventually, they were drinking buddies.
Yeah.
But I think the I love you came way after her meeting my mom. I mean, it was within the first probably 6 or 7 months, but it was way after meeting my mom. And then we were engaged.
You said it first day.
Yeah.
Brad, look at me like, yeah, fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you always say it first, don't you?
I don't remember.
You always say it first.
Yes,
you
do.
always say it first. You are a
do.
true lover.
Probably.
You love hard.
You do.
Probably.
And then we got engaged, I would say probably we were about probably on par, just over a year after we got together. Now, I mean, it didn't work out the first time around. We got separated, but I mean, our initial timeline is pretty accurate.
Narisa, I mean, thinking back, how close is this timeline to what you've done in the past?
It sounds just about right, because with every serious relationship I was in, going in about 3 to 4 months, like I felt comfortable about bringing this person around my mom, because nobody meets mom. Nobody.
Yeah.
So if I do that, that means we've hit a different level. So I would say about 3 to 4 months. But me, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm gonna be the first one to say I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
So how many people have met your mom then?
Like the 4 that I've been in very serious relationships with.
So that's it.
Yeah. In my life,
that's it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
In my life, it's only been 5, and that's including the girl I had that I dated when I was in middle school.
Hey, if it counts, it counts.
I'm like, boy, you're too young to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know how many I brought to my family.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they all lived in my neighborhood too, and we all grew up together. And
hey, my boyfriend. Hello. Come on in. You want a sandwich?
Yo, that's crazy. My mom would. I can't even imagine.
The thing that I'm shocked by is the timeline to get engaged.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's quick. For me, it was like a couple of years.
Couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, my wife and I were engaged for a long time before we got married.
Yeah.
We didn't get married for 5 years.
Yeah.
We were engaged for a long time.
Yeah.
So we got engaged, but we didn't get married right away. So we dated for a couple years as engaged people.
Yeah.
Run over those stats again, Brian. The average couple.
Yeah, the average couple meets the parents within 4 months.
Okay.
I love you within 5 months, and engaged in about a year and 3 months.
I want to find out about your personal timeline. How long did it work for you in your relationship? We're going to give you something for talking to us on the radio. A $50 gift card to Tibby's New Orleans Kitchen. Mardi Gras is here. Celebrate all month at Tibby's New Orleans Kitchen. For more detail, you can visit them at tibbys.com. All right, $50 gift card. You guys tell us about your relationship timeline. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through, you can text XL Mobile 41067. Live streamers, y'all are talking today. We want to hear from you, and we'll throw it up on social media. Your relationship timeline. Let's hear about it on Johnny's House. 752, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL1067.
Y'all messed up.
Woo! You know we used to have a live mic.
I know.
No.
Did y'all know that on our webcam when we first started? It was always live
Back in the
That's
day.
dangerous.
Super dangerous.
It would be gone.
It would be gone.
I'd be fired.
Yeah, we'd all be fired. 752, mostly cloudy. There's a 70% chance of rain. It's warming up. It is 66, getting to 77 as a high. Trying to find out what is your relationship timeline. Got a $50 gift card to Tibby's New Orleans Kitchen. Let's hear from Claremont. Anaceli, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what was your timeline?
So after about 2 weeks, I met his parents.
Girl, you put it on that man, didn't you?
2 weeks.
They just walked into the house. This wasn't planned. They walked into his home.
Oh.
Yeah. So then he said, "I love you" after 3 months.
Okay.
Before asking me to be his girlfriend. And then 1 month later, he asked me to be his girlfriend. So 4 months. Then 5 months later, after that, he proposed to me. And then 1 month later, we got married. So at 10 months, we got married, which was last month.
Wow.
Jeez.
So y'all were just chilling at his house and the parents just walked in.
Yeah, because his cousin went to go pick them up from the airport. And then his cousin lived there too. They were roommates.
Oh.
So then they just walked in the house. I was like, "Who's that?" He said, "My parents." And I was like, "Oh,
Wow.
yeah."
Wow. Okay. So y'all met, romance, and married in 10 months?
Yeah.
And how long you guys been together? Oh, you said this just
11
happened.
months.
This just happened.
This just happened. Yes, we got married last month.
Good for you, girl.
Wow.
And you know what you want. You know
I
what
locked
you
him
want.
in.
What's that?
Period.
You locked him in. So
I did.
that's my man's.
Yes.
And you guys just got married.
Yes, 1 month ago. And then we just moved in, got an apartment together.
Okay.
So y'all ain't been together for a year yet.
No. We make it a year next month, or soon, really soon.
All right. Well, I mean, so you had we obviously don't know how this will play out until it plays out.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Like we talked to the love doctor, and he said 3 months, and he knew, and he's been together 36 years. So.
True.
Wow.
Exactly.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you hold on a second. Okay, 10 months, the whole timeline. But if they live together and the cousin picks up the parent, shouldn't you know your parents coming?
I would think.
Unless they're that type of family where they're kind of just open door
no,
policy.
no,
But they picked him up from the airport.
And we live together.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm saying
So they're coming to your house.
So he probably knew and didn't tell her. Like he
Yeah.
had to know.
That's what I'm saying.
He
I
had
didn't want to
know.
say that. I didn't want to say that, but yeah. So he had to know.
I mean, I ain't trying to get in there, mess up that new thing they got going on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is live.
Hey, from Leesburg.
Sorry, we shouldn't have broke it down.
I know. That wasn't my man. Hey, Sean from Leesburg, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
All right, what's your timeline?
Okay, so my mom was a very judgy person of women I would date.
Yep.
So usually about a week to 2 weeks, I'd be like, "Hey, you got to meet my mom. She's got to see you."
Okay, hold on. Hold on. So after 2 weeks, your mom had to put the stamp of approval before you can even go further. Yes.
Yes.
Well, because in your mind, why waste time? If your mom ain't gonna approve it, why waste my time?
Okay, 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. I would say just to fall in love on the Pisces, so we're very, loving kind of people.
Okay.
I would say usually about 2 months. If I really like the person, then I say I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Getting engaged, I only got engaged one time, and I didn't even really want to be married. But of course, when you spend 5 years with someone, they're like, "Hey, what are we doing?"
Yep.
And so it took me about 5 years, and then I got married at 6 years.
Okay. All right. Yep. And mom, 2 weeks in. So has mom ever said no back in the day, and you just said, "All right, this ain't working"?
Oh yeah, trust me. She met a girl one time and brought her over, and she said she liked her, but she took her shoe and kind of pushed my little dog away. And my mom was like, "Yeah, she got to go."
Oh my!
That wasn't smart of her.
That was not.
Yeah,
but,
that
but
would
you know
scare
what?
me off.
That was her though.
Yeah.
Ray, what they say?
Let's see here. We've got somebody that actually. Sorry, refresh. They've been together for 13 years and they are still just boyfriend and girlfriend. They're not engaged and everybody's just always in a rush. But then we do have some people that were long distance for a little bit and then they got together.
Okay.
Met the family within 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
B.
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said my mom met my dad's parents on the first date.
Whoa!
I mean, I'm assuming that's back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
He want to take you out. He need to come up over here.
Yep.
Wow. All right. Anna Sally from Claremont. We are going to hook you up. $50 gift card to Tibby's New Orleans restaurant. Ray, what's going on?
Jay-Z and Beyonce spotted out after, did you see the accuser drop their lawsuit?
Yes.
Yep. 3 minutes away from that story. 3 minutes right here on Johnny's House.
Barry's Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right. So if you haven't heard, on Friday, the Jane Doe that filed her lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z has dropped or dismissed her filing her lawsuit. So basically, the unidentified woman voluntarily decided to dismiss her sexual assault lawsuit against Jay-Z.
Oh, daddy did that. When he said, girl, I remember picking you up.
Yeah. So Jane Doe dismissed the case with prejudice, meaning that the lawsuit can't be filed again.
Really?
She's the one that was 13 years old that had multiple holes in her story that said that following the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000, Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z sexually assaulted her at a hotel 20 minutes away from Radio City Music Hall. She also claimed that her father picked her up from a gas station after the attack, but he said that he had no memory of that happening. So those were, like I said, multiple holes in that story.
The way he said it was, I don't remember that, and I think something like that.
Right.
I remember.
I would have recalled that.
Yeah. So Jay-Z posted, today is a victory. The frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations have been dismissed. The civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. He said that he would not wish this experience on anyone.
Yeah, because his kids are involved.
Yeah, he's like, the trauma that my wife, my children, my loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed.
Now, is he still going after that lawyer?
He's still mad at him.
Yes.
I don't know if what he's gonna do, but he's right. He said, look, he weaponized it because he did it the night before my daughter premiered in Lion King because he knew I couldn't fight back.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to the red carpet because I'm gonna get asked the question. I'm gonna ruin her night.
Yeah.
So he's like,
I didn't know that.
The timing was definitely suspect.
Yeah.
Because it was really basically to get him to go, okay, here's some money. Leave me alone.
Yeah. He said that this 1-800 lawyer gets to file a suit hiding behind Jane Doe. And when they quickly realize that the money grab is going to fail, they get to walk away with no repercussions and the system has failed. So he's probably going to go after him.
The scary thing about that is that it's working.
Yeah.
It didn't work with Jay-Z.
No.
But there's a lot of celebrities that paid that man.
Yeah.
That's why he continues to do it.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I feel like if you're 100% certain that things didn't happen, then you're not going to pay him. You're going to fight.
No, some people I just don't want my name involved. I just don't want any part of this.
When he's a billionaire, he could have easily paid, walked away, gone to Lion King that night. It stays quiet, no big deal. But he missed like a huge milestone in his daughter's life because of this.
Mm-hmm.
So if it comes out that it was 100% fake and Jay-Z is 100% innocent, then he should go after him because
absolutely
he definitely weaponized it.
Yeah. So another intruder broke into the celebrity's home. This time
I thought they caught these guys.
No, okay. So this is different.
Okay.
I don't think it's the same kind of people. These aren't athletes.
Okay.
So that sting of people were targeting athletes.
Yeah.
This intruder broke into Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's house. So I don't know if you saw this, but they're the latest A-listers to become crime victims. Their Los Angeles area home had been burglarized. They were not home at the time, but one of their employees scared the person off. They're saying that the incident happened over the weekend when somebody smashed a glass window to gain entry into the home, obviously. And they're saying that the house staff came home and the intruder took off running when they heard the staff were coming. And it's unclear if anything was taken as of right now. But sources are saying that, obviously they're going to look around, surveillance cameras and all that stuff.
So that's why you should always have that bum friend. That one friend is all he want to do is hang out with you.
To watch your house.
Yes.
Stay at your place.
It's your job
I
to
agree.
stay at this house when I'm not gone. Now, when I'm here, go wherever you want to.
Right.
Yeah.
When I'm gone, you stay here.
So far, the police said that they have made no arrest and they're told that the official investigation is ongoing as of right now.
I need to call my friends at Safe Touch.
Yes, sir.
They got them cameras that tell you what you're wearing when you walk up. That's how good they are.
You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking at just for me. It's the little drone that when it hears something,
Oh, yeah.
it flies off the base.
Yeah.
And flies where the sun
Around your
sound
house?
is. Yes. And it videotapes everything that's going on.
Mhm.
Can you imagine breaking into somebody's house?
That's crazy.
Now, it's going to be broken.
Yes.
They are going to break it.
Oh, yeah.
But
Give me a nice video of them doing it.
it's a one and done kind of deal. We come back. A weird story that's true with Brian Grimes next on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 608. It's Wednesday and it's going to rain today. 70% chance of rain. 77 is a high. 66 and it's going to be mostly cloudy all day. Brian Grimes, what's going on, man?
Now, this is a little messed up, but I understand.
Okay.
There's a daycare in Michigan, and they promised that they will no longer spray melatonin spray on the mats when the kids take a nap.
Oh.
I didn't know they had melatonin spray.
All right, so parents got upset because Adventures and Learning Center, their employees sprayed the nap mats with Dr. Teal's sleep spray.
There's nothing wrong with that. Dr. Teal's makes children sleep
Yes,
spray.
it's got melatonin and essential oils in it. The issue is they didn't ask the parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
They screenshotted the person doing it, and the parents sent it to all the other parents saying, hey, did you know about this?
Because now most nurses have a camera in there.
It is a natural hormone.
Mhm.
That's true. But it hasn't been approved by the FDA for use in children. So the doctor that they talked to said it's likely that it's safe, but there is a big difference between a parent saying, take this melatonin, and then someone you pay to watch your kids saying, here, have this melatonin.
See, I'm going to come in and going, hey, every time I bring little Timmy home, he's always tired. What y'all doing here all the time?
I think if they would have gone another route and they would have sent a waiver home, hey,
Yeah,
we're going
like-
to spray the nap mats with melatonin and essential oils to help
Yes.
calm down the kids, would you be okay with it? Most parents would have signed off on it.
Absolutely.
I don't think they liked the way it was done.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'd be
Without
like, man,
permission,
you ain't giving
yeah.
my kids no poison. No.
It's natural. Oh,
It is natural.
You ain't
God.
giving kids poison.
But it ain't FDA approved. But in their defense, that red dye was FDA approved. So
I'm just saying. I'm mad.
You're just trying to be mad.
Yeah.
So when you think about billionaires, you think they like to collect things, expensive things, cars, houses,
you got everything
yachts,
else you want,
all that stuff. Well, now they've gotten so much stuff they got to find something else cool to collect. And apparently there is a new market for dinosaur bones. Billionaires are paying big money for dinosaur bones. This billionaire, his name's Ken Griffin. I'm not sure what he does, but he paid $44.6 million for a Stegosaurus skeleton.
Is he gonna try to clone it?
I don't know. He just wants it in his house. And Nick
How much did he
Cage
pay
is
for
on
it?
the list. He paid $44.6 million for a Stegosaurus skeleton.
44 million?
Yeah.
What is that?
Nick Cage and Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio,
Yeah.
they were in a bidding war for a T-Rex skull, which eventually sold for $276,000. That was stolen, by the way.
Imagine the good you could be doing for the planet with that money.
Yeah. There is a surgeon who has a collection of skulls and a Chinese real estate developer who has a bunch of stuff. And he said he's currently in the market for a Stegosaurus. So if you got one, let him know.
Listen, unless I'm trying to clone it, and then y'all come to my house and say, "Is that a Snicosaurus?" Then well,
A Snakeosaurus.
Snakeosaurus.
When you Jurassic Park, you're creating dinosaurs.
I'm just saying. Why else would I want it? Look, unless I'm trying to get me a real one, why would I spend $44 million for a skull?
Because they said it shows powerful and that you can kind of have anything. And psychologically, billionaires, they've
I can't. Back in the backyard, the Snicosaurus.
made it myself.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
$44 million.
Well, the bones they're buying got here because of an asteroid. We were talking about this off the air. The chances of Earth getting dive bombed by an asteroid have gone up again.
Yup,
They're
pay
slow
attention.
rolling this. Y'all better pay attention.
For real.
They keep inching these numbers up. So NASA now
Real.
reportedly says that the percentage that we're going to get nailed head on by this asteroid is up to 2.6%. Well, no, it's up to 3.1% now.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2.6 before, and before that, it was like 1.3.
Yeah.
This is the highest risk assessment we've had since back in 2004. We had a 2.7% chance. So the asteroid that they're talking about is 130 feet and 330 feet in diameter. So it's between about that. It's large enough, they say, to cause localized damage. If it were to hit a city, it could probably destroy a city because in 1908, an asteroid the same size flattened trees that were about 1,250 miles wide after it hit.
Yep.
So 1,250 miles. So if it hit right here, 1,250 miles out.
Good.
Don't we have things to destroy these things?
Well, I don't know. Bruce Willis ain't, up to par anymore. So I'm not
Morgan.
sure he could jump in that spaceship and go up there and take it.
Morgan Freeman, we tried to destroy the media. It did not work.
Yeah.
I hope. No, I pray that everything's going to be okay.
You know what they should? You know what
Hopefully we're
Nick Cage
building
should
some
do?
soft limestone caves that we get all
We
hide in.
have 3 ships already
It's not
made.
right. So on the path now, they show the trajectory if it were to hit, and it's not going to hit the United States. So we're cool right now, unless this gets bigger. Right now, it's. I mean, the asteroid probably
Hey,
won't get any bigger.
Brian, they were wrong yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, we'll see. It's 2032. You got some time.
No offense to the meteorologist locally, but we can't even get the weather right in the next 3 days. So how are we going to predict the trajectory?
So that's what I'm saying. So let me get this right. You were wrong yesterday, but you're telling in the United States we ain't got nothing to worry about it.
Well, no, I mean we're not on the list of potential strike areas.
Worry.
Nicolas Cage needs to take his $44 million and build a laser to break it.
Well, Elon Musk needs to first get rid of all the waste and then take that money and find a way to flip it into some sort of way to stop this asteroid.
I hope. No, I pray. It's going to be okay. All right, listen. We was talking to Billy Gardell yesterday. He was mentioning that people just don't go to movies anymore. So I want to find out, when was the last time you went to a movie and what did you see? And got a pair of tickets to see Lainey Wilson. The Whirlwind Tour is going to be Saturday, November 8th at the Kia Center. Lainey Wilson in concert. But you got to tell us the last time that you went to a movie.
Now, it is Wednesday. No confusion.
No. You went to a motion picture.
An actual movie. You went to the theater to see.
You went to see a movie at the theater. Thank you, Brian. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. That's the way you get in. That's how you get the tickets. Last time you went out and saw a movie at a theater, hit us up on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Wednesday, and Johnny's house, mostly sunny. High today of 77, 70% chance of rain. What is it now, Miss Ray?
It is currently 68.
68. It's warming up, but then the temperature's going to drop tomorrow. So after the rain, there's going to be a cold front to go through. We're talking to Billy Gardell yesterday, and he was mentioning that people aren't going to movies like they used to anymore. And it made me think, when was the last time I went to a movie? Because I like movies. I like the whole date thing. Hey, you want to go to a movie? I grew up in that era. Mm-hmm. Hey, you want to go on a date? You go to a movie. Grab some snacks, get some popcorn. I mean, I always had the popcorn, Sour Patch Kids, and something chocolate. That was always something I would buy. But now that costs about $40.
Yeah.
My goodness. So I looked up every movie that was released last year to find out and the last time I went to a movie was, I think it was in June 22nd. It was Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Okay. Oh, wow. I saw that one too.
Did you?
Yeah.
You see it at the movies?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the last one. I'm sitting there, wait a minute. I know I had to go, but I guess I haven't. Brian, last time you got to a movie?
I honestly cannot recall. It's definitely been more than 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is.
Now before COVID, did you used to go?
Yeah, I mean, my wife doesn't really enjoy going to the movies, the theater.
To the theater, yeah.
So that makes it hard. So it has to be a movie my son and I really want to see.
Yeah.
I want to say the last one we went and saw in the movies was the latest Halloween movie, Michael Myers.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that one. And that came out when?
That got to be 3 years ago, right? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to look it up. But yeah, that's the last time we went to the movies. And I love the movies as well because I love the popcorn.
Yeah. I like to watch the trailers.
Making the butter contraption to get popcorn in the middle of my butter in the middle of my popcorn.
Yeah.
Dude, I like watching the trailers, and there's something stupid I do is after the trailer, I just throw my hand up, thumb up or thumb down.
I also love the movie experience, but it is very expensive.
It is now.
And if my wife's not into it, then it has to be a movie my son and I want to see.
Ray, last time you went to see a movie?
The last time. So we go to the Dollar Movie, which unfortunately is
closing.
I want to cry.
Yes.
But yeah, so we have gone there a couple of times, but the last official movie was Twisters. Which was the summer last year. Like July of last year. Twisters.
Yeah.
And I love that movie.
Yeah, I saw that at the movies too. Wow. So I'm winning with June of last year.
Yeah.
The reason last time you went to one?
It was like a month and a half ago.
What did you
One of them days with Keke Palmer and SZA.
Oh yeah. You mentioned that.
Yeah, it was a great movie, by the way. It's fun.
Really?
Fun. Yeah. Like for me to go back, I can't remember last time I saw a movie before that time. So for me to go back after a while, I'm glad it was that movie. I had fun watching it.
Okay. All right. Let's find out from you. Hold on, I'm frozen here. All right. There we go. Let's go to Leesburg and Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay.
Good morning.
Last time you went out to see a movie?
It's been quite literally 10 years.
Whoa. How much,
yeah.
I know you probably can't remember this, but how much was it when you went to the movies then? Like $5?
Oh my God, I don't remember, but I remember the movie experience.
Yeah. Hey, but here's the thing now. Seriously, a movie now, you ain't getting out of there less than $60.
No.
Yeah, and I can stream it at home.
Yeah. I was gonna say I paid for a movie at home.
Yeah. Yep. You ain't leaving that without $60. Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just wait for it to come out on Disney Plus or whatever, and I'll watch it that way.
Okay. All right. See, COVID did that, man.
Mine was 2021, Halloween Kills. 2021.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane.
Wow. Oh, that's on the tail end of COVID?
Yep.
Wow. Let's see. From Longwood, Serena, good morning.
Good morning.
Last time you went out and saw a movie?
January 8th.
So
a couple weeks?
Precise.
A couple weeks ago?
Yeah, basically, right?
Yeah, and what was it?
I saw Baby Girl with my mom. The most uncomfortable experience of my life.
What was that about? I don't remember that movie.
It's mostly about intimacy, and like the entire movie is them having sex the entire time.
And you're sitting there with your mama?
Sitting there with my mom.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
That's very uncomfortable. All right, you hold on. And from Orlando, Grant, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, Grant. Last movie you saw?
I saw Twister and 40X.
And that was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, the new one that came out
Last year.
That was,
Last year.
That was a bunch of waters getting sprayed at you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
that's
Oh, the
cool.
4D, the 4D. Oh,
That's pretty cool.
and where did they have a 40X at?
It was in over by the UCF area. I think it was
Really?
a Regal.
I didn't know they had
okay.
a 4D. All right, Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said, I have a movie pass for $23 and I watch as many movies as I want for that price. So they go 1 to 2 times a month. Every Tuesday, because it's $5, her and her husband go.
I didn't know they
That's
did that.
cool.
Yeah. Like a membership thing, or
somebody went last Thursday to see Heart Eyes.
That's that scary movie. Yeah.
And Brian.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a rec, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they saw Captain America this past Sunday.
Okay.
So they just went. Someone Moana 2 on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
And then someone said, good Lord, it's been since the last Jurassic Park movie. So however long ago that was.
And the reason what the live stream was saying.
Actually, one of my friends is texting in. He says he can't call, but the day before yesterday, he took his boys to Brave New World. That's the Captain America. And then the time before that was Black Panther 2. So big Marvel fan.
That was a big gap, too.
Yeah.
That was a big gap. All right.